of which most of us were fluent speakers or had enough to be able to understand it. The dark humour of the likes of the double act called Heckler and Teapot. Those were our strengths. Even during the worst periods of an already hellish protest, like the wine shops and forced washes and the brutality that came with them. These were what kept us defiant as we rose to our cell doors and sang and shouted at the screws in our native tongue, our Changa Fane, Chucky our La. But what sustained us the most was a dream, a vision of the future, of a better life in an Ireland free from British tyranny and the corruption of the political elite on both sides of the British border which divided our country. An Ireland in which our children were equal and happy, never knowing the sectarian hatred which was commonplace at that time. That dream was of a 32-county socialist republic. 44 years later, that dream has been well and truly shattered. Well and truly shattered by what we've watched unfold before our eyes over the course of that time. The 32-county socialist republic is no longer mentioned. It is now an agreed Ireland. John Hume's agreed Ireland, for it was he who coined that phrase back in the 70s and 80s when he was telling us that the only way to achieve a united Ireland was through peaceful means in politics. At the same time, Adams and McGuinness were telling us that the only way to achieve Irish freedom was through war and the cutting edge of the IRA. Adams even referred to the likes of Hume as unscrupulous politicians and so-called peacemakers in a letter from prison back in 1976. Thomas MacDonagh. He shall not hear the bittern cry in the wide sky where he is laid, nor the voices of the sweeter birds above the wailing of the rain. Nor shall he know when loud March blows through slanting snows her fan-filled silks run, blowing to flame the golden cup of many an upset daffodil. But when the dark cow leaves the moor and pastures purr with greedy weeds, perhaps he'll hear her low at morn, lifting her horn in pleasant beats. Farewell.
There's a place just outside Lisbon, a place that's known to few, where a group of Irish rebels are held by Faulkner's crew. They are forced to live in cages like the inmates of Bellevue. But the spirit of 1916 will always see them through. The men in this fireplace, they come from far and near, some from the dairy backsides and Old Town so near, and some of them from Belfast, from the markets and the bone, from the narrow streets of Argyll and all around Tyrone. On that black day in August, when Faulkner showed